Hey, y'all, it's your girl Just Free coming at you with another video. Feel free to hit the like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning into my channel. So, I wanted to come on and do another reaction slash commentary about Olivia and her shenanigans. Okay, so I've been on LSA and I was reading some of the comments. Shout out to them for providing the comments. And so let's get into it. Okay. So this person said Olivia wants any attention from Gerard, good or bad. I don't think it's for the internet she can't fathom. Wait, what? I don't think it's for the internet. She can't fathom he moved on and took his kids. Who whoever sent Yanni that video is the same person that threatened Jazz. Gerard and Nisha have too much sense to play the game with her. I think they people more than likely blank being the middleman. Cause I don't really want to mention no names, but I got a feeling that this person probably, so my theory is how the video got out, and this is just my theory. It ain't, it don't mean whatever. So my theory is that Gerard probably showed it to somebody, to a family member. I'm not saying who, to a family member who is cool with cool with somebody, and that person eventually, we know who, uploaded the video, which allows Gerard to keep his hands clean, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, like he showed he probably sent the video to that relative and was like, look at this bitch. And then she probably was like, do I have permission? He probably like, do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. I don't give a fuck. And that's how he can that's how he keep his hands clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's still good that he showed it though, because um it puts her on blast, and she needs to be put on blast, because bitch, first of all, you never thought you was going to his house to pick up them kids. I don't give a fuck if he didn't show up at the designated the designated place. You ain't had no business showing up at his house, period. So that bullshit about, you know you use that as an excuse um to show up at his house and call the police to make a motherfucking scene, bitch. But you think you doing something. But like friend told your stupid ass about what's the stripper girl name? Whatever her name is, I forgot her name. That she ain't seen her son in years. And even though I don't particularly support, I'm on the borderline verge of saying fuck that bitch. She don't need to see them kids until they turn 18. That's about how I'm feeling right now, because Olivia is just too unhinged, and just too mentally unstable. It's just I mean, it is what it is. And maybe, eventually she gonna go from the little bit of time she get now, the fucking supervision, to a couple hours a damn month. Keep playing, you idiot. I ain't never seen nobody so slow in my life. It's so stupid. Like, you cannot be this stupid. But Olivia is she's so vengeful and so hateful. This is real. I mean, she could say, like, listen, I don't feel like she doesn't want Gerard in that way, but she doesn't want him to be happy. That's her problem. The problem is him moving on, and she's still stuck at square one. And that, that the idea of him moving on and shit makes her enraged. So instead of it being about the children, sorry y'all, I'm watching Ozark out the side of my eye. Instead of it being about the more of her love for the children, damn, he snorting a whole shitload of coke. Sorry y'all. Instead of this being more about the children, it's about her anger and hatred for him moving on, and leveling up. Because if she had her own shit going on, this wouldn't be a factor. You see, y'all know what I'm talking about. So it says, what is they putting in the cocaine? I need to do a what you call it of Ozark because this shit is good as hell. Did he die? He snorted enough cocaine. The hell? I'm sorry, y'all. I shouldn't be watching this and trying to do this. For anybody that I know, a lot of people have watched Ozark. I just started watching it. She got that's Narcan and a needle. Damn, I thought Narcan was in a nose spray. They can't get caught selling that heroin. Okay, anyway, sorry y'all. Olivia knows good and well. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So I said that, yeah, that's what I just said. She knows good and well their home isn't the court order drop off. She will say it's for entertainment, but not at the detriment of her children. So I watched some of her recent live, skipping around. Of course, I didn't listen straight through, but I did like hear her mention. Was it that live where she was talking about, how she always talk about this entertainment, blah blah, this, that, and the other. It's entertainment. Um, but bitch, you ain't no actress. You just you think you playing a part, but you playing yourself. That's what you're playing. Um, I said it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. She will pop up and trust they people will pop her ass. Oh man, listen. She better read up on them stand your ground laws, bitch. That's a stand your ground state. Um, and this, I mean, and shit gets ugly when it comes to custody. So, and then she's on the damn thing talking shit about watching your back, and this, girl, yo, when I tell you, what's that lady? Her mother, Stella. Stella ain't got no control. Stella is Stella. This your fault. Stella, this is all your fault, bitch. Cause I know one thing. Um, even Tamar from the Braxtons, when she had her show and she said something slick to Miss Evelyn, Miss Evelyn said, "I will smack the shit." Oh goddamn. And she damn near threatened that girl. And Tamar almost 40 years old. Tamar had to be a good 35. This was a couple years, some years ago when the show was on, and my mother, she ain't threatened me physically or to slap me or nothing, but it's she didn't hesitate, that if she had an issue with something I did, she gonna say something. I don't have to listen. I don't have to agree. And I would tell her, I don't agree. But she gonna still tell me what the real deal is. Even, especially in all through my 20s, when I was fucking up, she would say, she would tell me, look, this, that, and the third. And of course, I would feel away. But bitch, by the time it was over, I'll be like, damn, should have listened. Should have listened. But that's a real mother. Not this old bullshit trying to be somebody damn friend, bitch. And the same thing I do with my daughter. My daughter's 25. And I say what the fuck I gotta say. You may not want to hear it. And you don't have to listen. I mean, you don't have to, you gonna listen. If it's something I gotta say, I'm not gonna disrespect my daughter because she a grown woman. But if there's something that I feel the need to discuss and point out that I don't feel like I don't agree with, I'm gonna say what I got to say. Now you make your own damn decisions, but I'm gonna tell you how I feel whether you like it or not. Understand? And she don't disrespect me because she know good man. No, she know. Mm-mm. Don't disrespect me. Um, cause I didn't, I was a single mom too. But shit, I was damn near I was stricter than the older parents. I was a teen mom, and some of the parents that was 20 years older than me, bitch, I was stricter than them. You would have thought she had one little friend, her mother was like 20 years older than me. And she got away with all kinds of shit. And I was like, oh, hell no. Mm-mm. No, no, no. But anyway, um, sorry, I veered off the subject a little bit. She says where all these emojis come from? Oh, those are cute. She better watch herself. Only reason Nisha didn't beat the dog shit out of her is because she knows Olivia, a cop, calling Kieran. Olivia wanted to put the paws on her so she can call the cops. Um, like a font said earlier, someone in that circle ain't scared to beat that ass and find out later. Bitch, that's why I said I wish she would. I wish that was my brother. Bitch, I would go to the HEB every day and stand there. The HEGB. HEB? I could never say the HEB. Bitch, I would, man, listen, the Walmart, the HEB, wherever. I couldn't wait to see her ass. I'd be like, bitch, come to that house again and see what happened to your ass. Come over his house again. I will fuck your ass up. Olivia thinks girl, to be honest, I feel like, her people, Nisha people in particular, and Gerard's too, they have to, I wouldn't doubt if they had to damn near beg them, like, yo, please don't do it. Don't do it. Because I swear to God, the minute I would see that bitch, I would wrap that um that little scraggly hair around my hand, and we would be scrapping, bitch. Cause you is not about to be no ma'am. No ma'am. Olivia know good and well she wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight. Girl probably ain't never fought in her damn life. Girl, you better go sit your ass down somewhere. They ain't locking nobody up no more these days anyway. Motherfucker just got out of prison, went to go see his baby, and killed killed two people in the hospital. A violent felon with what you call it? With the thing on his ankle monitor. Supposed to be going to watch his baby be born and fucking killed two people in the hospital. They ain't putting nobody in prison like that for real, for real. You get arrested these days and bond, and if you get a bond, you get right the fuck back out. It's worth it. It's worth the ass whooping. It's worth getting locked up for an hour to beat that ass bitch. Um, Girl, she lucky it ain't my brother or my sister. I tell you that damn much. She is mad that the true story got out before she could lie about how Gerard made things difficult. Now she is a victim of the internet and wants privacy. That's another thing. Bitch, how you want all this privacy when you done put your whole life on this damn internet for the past 10 years? People know everything about you, but what your vaginal walls look like. I mean, come on, privacy my ass. Because somebody know what that big ass garbage truck look like. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody thinking about that piece of shit car truck. You can't even afford to fix it, let alone pay for it. Let's see. Now she care about the kids' privacy and safety. And what is the they said, and what is still a lot lizard ass doing? Busy on the couch playing with her cat. She has to know what Tuna can doing, what they want the kids to wind up. They not gonna wind up in how they gonna wind up in foster care. Let me see. She had no content in Florida. All right, let's get up to speed here. Y'all probably knew this, but I thought when Tuna left for Texas with the kids, it was because she got word Gerard wanted custody. Well, I read something today that the state of Texas has a TRO on her, and she wasn't even supposed to have access. What? Was supposed to have access to them. They were supposed to be in Gerard's care. I didn't think she really kidnapped them, just left with them. Now I'm wondering why charges were never filed against her, why she wasn't required to bring them back immediately, why no warrant for her arrest. I'm guessing because they couldn't find her, but still, why not charge her when they did? She gets away with a lot. Well, apparently she didn't get away with too much because he got the kids now. I'm sure that was brought up in the custody case. Okay, this person said, how the hell is that even possible? Because if you look at Gerard's petition, he wanted her to have supervised visits. Well, damn, did he? Wouldn't a TRO impact the court's decision? To be a fly on a damn wall to listen to this custody case. Some of these custody cases is open court, though. Like, I've seen court cases. Did I watch a custody case online? Like a Zoom custody case. Cause don't it have to be recorded regardless? I think I saw Zoom, somebody, they be uploading all kinds of Zoom cases, court cases online on YouTube. It'd be nice if one of hers was on there. Um, technically, they say technically Liv and Gerard are both managing conservators, with Gerard having primary to decide where the kids live, but that's really it. Child, and the penguin has him, a wife, and 3 kids that they raised who speak highly of him, not to mention had a lucrative career and demeanor, humble demeanor, Liv could never. Huh? What? Jazz and Liv over there threatening Tanisha and Gerard. Jazz, and I want to see her ass too. Let me take my ass to the HEB in Texas. Jazz ass, she looked like a damn hawk though. I might have to throw a rock and throw a brick and run. Is that big bitch? That's why Christy was scared of her ass. She said, "I ain't meeting your ass at the HEB. Meet at the local HGB, HEB." um, excuse me. All right. Um. Oh, so basically, the other thing was that she didn't let the baby go to his picture thing because it sounds like she could have just took him there so he could have got his pictures and then they could have left and went on about their business. But no, not Olivia. She couldn't be the bigger person. Not Miss Olivia. That's why I don't understand how this woman doesn't realize that, everything that is happening to her negatively, um, that, you know, what was I gonna say? Um, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I know what I was saying because I was saying everything, all this shit that's happening to her, and not happening. Not only what's happening and what's but if you think about what's happening to you and what's not happening for you and why you're not leveling up, um, you know, has a lot to do with how you are as a person. And Olivia, you are a shitty ass person. And until you recognize and try to fix that, nothing good will ever come to you, sweetheart. um, so here's a video by Cookie. Shout out to you, Cookie Reacts. It says titled, "This is why it took so long for divorce." Tyra Green says, "Being the baby was born in March and the divorce was recently finalized. I have to wonder what took them so long." Gerard said his kids. Um, Makes me wonder if she got divorced or got pregnant on purpose to delay to delay the divorce. No, I think that Olivia really wanted another baby, as evidenced by the fact that she kept trying to get Gerard. Um, well, I can't say she tried to. She wanted to. Well, after he had the damn vasectomy, this idiot was talking about she was pregnant. I think, right? And about how he talked about she wanted another baby. She kept saying she wanted another baby. That's why he got the vasectomy in the first damn place. So, um, I don't think she did that to intention to delay the divorce because she had already been trying to do that for some time. You know, but hold on. Ugh, sinuses. Ooh. They gonna burn a little bit. Jerron said there was no baby. The course would take in consideration if she was pregnant kids. No, I think there's definitely a baby now, just because when Nisha had made that last post about um that one post about how they got the three, you just had a baby, baby boy, take care of him. We got the other three. I think that was um I think that was real. Um so yeah, I think it's just weird how she just, I mean, she's so adamant about not showing this child, even even if she blur him out. Like, girl, ain't nobody thinking about you and that little girl. Um, her and Zolo's baby, and two not bright people making a baby. I mean, girl, you played yourself because financially you can't afford that. Where is? Let me go to Love Live. Excuse me. Oh, what's this? What's that playing?
Oh no, nigga, I don't need no filter, nigga. I'm just a cold motherfucker.
Has, but I'm sure it requires some sort of authorization. So if you need authorization to go see a specialist, sis needs to go see her doctor. And homegirl is in the middle of having a nervous breakdown. I would have had my nervous breakdown a year ago when the kids got on the first flight or left the first time for more than just a vacay. But that's just me. Okay. Maybe she's having a delayed reaction, but homegirl has is losing her marbles.
Shout out to Love Lies and Lakefront. I just want to go over to her comment section real quick. And yeah, okay, this was the one.
Time for Learning is an award winning online curriculum for pre K through 12.
Get out of here. Okay, let's go stop by Yanni B's channel real quick and look at her comment section. Oh, and I'm gonna go to Marissa Star, and that would be it. Storm got a good comment section too. Joey Coco says, "Can you imagine the coin you'd make if you were at the front door in Texas when she put up in that box, or if you were able to pick up, drop off with your ride one day?" Ah. Um, Boy mom and Chase says, I wish I could something exactly when, but Liv showed her whole. Oh, remember exactly when, but Liv showed her whole vehicle, her damn self a long time ago. Yeah, somebody just posted that clip. You could see the whole truck. Deshan says that's what gets me. She was at their house trespassing and mad that she got caught on camera. Yo, her big ass wobbled out that car, out that truck, then talking to the police. Like, help me. I can't, my kids. I can't find, my kid's father won't let me, he's supposed to meet me. But, but now I'm at his house and I don't know what to do, officer. And whoever, Nisha was probably there, like, and showed him the paperwork. Like, excuse me, officer. This bitch it's a custody battle, not battle, but, it's a, what's the word? A, hostile custody situation. And then this bitch jumps in the truck and takes off. um, no, good and damn well, ain't nobody told her that she could come pick the kids up from his house. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, shout out to what's my girl name again? She's so pretty. Lynn and Bella's Lane. Hey, girl. Hey. Okay, Marissa, I'm coming to your house now. I mean your street. Coming to your YouTube street. Like, I don't even understand what was the purpose of her even. That makes it doesn't make any sense. Like, you really showed up with the police at his house, and for what? You wasn't gonna get the kids?
Coming on to House of Dragon, it's overwhelming at first, but I love it.
But I guess they said she did it. Something about somebody said she did it because Gerard did it to her when when Brandon was beating down the door in her apartment with his kids in the house. He should have showed up, you trifling ass crazy broad. JC says so. This woman shows up to Gerard's house knowing she can't be there, but she's the victim. Um, but I wonder what really. Did anybody ever find out like what really was that all about? Like, really, did he not like? Obviously, they met up and exchanged the kids, but was that really just her showing up to his house? Because I could see her showing up talking about, you know, um, I deserve to know where my kids live. But then that still don't even make sense because I can guarantee you she has the address. Because that's like him showing up to her house. For what? He don't need to go to her house. Especially when they have this destination agreement. If he shows up to her house, she and he talking about, well, I deserve to know how they living and where they living. No, you don't, not really. Just know that I got a place, and that's it. Basically, I guess. Because who is he to, he's not anybody to determine how she living unless he hire a private investigator and on a hunch that she was, let's just say she was living in a crack house or some dumb shit like that. That's the only reason why you would have you know any kind of reason to show up at each other's house. He don't have no right to show up to her house, and she didn't have no right to come to his house. And he will never go to her house because he doesn't need to. I doubt that I would bet any amount of money that he would never show up at her house. And she could set up all the ring cameras she want. Now I guarantee you she got a camera in her window now. Because she knows Jariah is not playing with her. Um for 2 years she's been talking about Jariah, but she thinks he's harassing her. Exactly. Only a woman can sit up here and talk that crazy talk. I mean, but of course people with comments is not gonna believe her. But it's just crazy that she really can't sit up here talking about he harassing her. Queen Ting says she is absolutely silly. Um, Marie, Mary Catherine says she gonna dress up as Super Karen for Halloween. It should be called Super. Karen name should be Olivia now. Olivia is the term for is another name for Karen. Um, I don't want Gerard to go easy on her ass either. Because if a man was doing this, I'd be like, bitch, no, lock his ass up, call the cops, do whatever you have to get him, to keep him in check. NB says she says Gerard still wants her, blah blah blah. um, Here we go with the colorism thing. I mean, my father married a white woman. His first wife was a white woman. And then every woman after that was black. Okay, he's got a mixed daughter. Doesn't mean he doesn't, you know, that he hated himself. And another thing, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I mean, you don't have to, whatever. I don't really care because I'm a grown ass woman, light, dark, or whatever. Um, the minute I heard Wesley Snipes tell this story about being a dark skinned man. And I don't care about, oh, it goes back to slavery and slave master and da 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 da. They made us, do this to each other. No. No. At a certain point, it's the responsibility is on you. Growing up, he said when he was in school and they made fun of his dark skin and he felt, you know, he grew up feeling bad about his skin color and things like that. So he grew up, if you want to call it self hate, hatred, or whatever. But when you grow up and people making fun of you about your skin tone and you decide to date someone out your race, that's a choice. That's a preference. That don't mean he hate his race, but nobody considers what other fucking people go through. One minute it's about the dark skin, then the next minute it's about the light skin. It's about light skin. You don't know what light skin people go through. Light skin girls growing up, you know, they they had to fight their way home. I have mixed cousins. They had to fight. They was getting their hair put, told that they thought they was the shit when they was just living their life. So y'all really grown ass people need to cut that bullshit out. Like I'm sick of it. It's so ridiculous. Every fucking body has to fight growing up. For one thing or another, you get talked about. God damn. Tuna did not tuna. Olivia did not she can't help it that she didn't grow up around, her father's side of the family. I mean, she's just a shitty person, period. Whether she was black, white, mixed with whatever. She's just a shitty fucking person. And her mother half-ass raised her. So in one instance, it's not her fault. In another instance, it is her fault because as you become an adult, you have to take responsibility, accountability for your own damn actions. Um, but I guess that's it. Everybody pretty much saying the same shit. This is just lady is um lives life is she needs to really. It's just so sad, you know, that you can't be bothered for 45 minutes out your day or out of a week to log on to it's a what they call best health self help or whatever and get you somebody to talk to, girl. um I mean, shit, we all got issues. I didn't get to talk about my issues till I got older. I got a therapist, shit. But this right here, you're not gonna heal on your own because you're not capable. It's like a surgeon trying to perform surgery on themselves, goofball. Now everybody may not agree. You may feel like therapy is not the answer. But I know one thing, girl, you better do something with yourself. You better talk to somebody. To me, it would make more sense to talk to somebody that's qualified, to listen, as opposed to dumping all of that energy onto a family member. I'm not saying you can't talk to family. Of course, family should be there to listen, but the bulk of your issues should be dumped on a therapist, you know, because um, and you can talk to your family, but a fair therapist. The thing about therapy, which people may agree or disagree. Some people agree, some don't. It's more or less about just helping you sort through, you know, um I mean, people go to school for this. They have a degree. So there is a science to it, to go on and sit down and talking to somebody to just kind of sort through your feelings and your, and talk about stuff and try to get a frame of reference of where you want to go in life, what direction you might want to go in. A family member is not necessarily capable of that, nor should you. I mean, certain things you should go to a therapist about, because people are just not qualified to give you, um unbiased opinions or advice, rather. A lot of people are going to tell you what you want to hear, and hopefully a therapist is going to tell you, at least try to get you to see it from a different perspective. If you could just stop being so angry and bitter. Um, and I don't know. That's just my opinion, child. So, all right. I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for tuning in to my channel. And I'll see you in another video.